This guy, Larry Ellison, the founder of Oracle, knows something that a lot of people don't know or many misunderstand. And I'm going to tell a story about a subscriber that unsubscribed to this channel because he was so angry over something I said a year and a half ago that's now it's been coming to pass, but it's getting worse. You see, Oracle and Salesforce, and I'm going to share two stories with you, are conducting massive layoffs right now. And Oracle seems to be keeping a little under wraps where Salesforce made the announcement. And it's going to affect way more companies over the next 6 months. You're going to see this data hitting the Wall Street information feed, the press feeds, and it's going to cause more panic on Wall Street. The story, the first one's out of Fast Company. Oh, real quick, I want to congratulate everyone that's taking advantage of the sale, the bundle sale on the crypto security course and the Bitcoin 101 course, because if you want to invest in cryptocurrency, do it right, do it smart, do it safely. Links down below. Stupid price for both courses. I think it's $130. Thank you to everyone that's doing it so that I don't have to worry about subscribers losing money to hack scams and you do things right. All right. Oracle lays off thousands or more globally amid rapid AI shifts. The company hasn't confirmed cuts despite, this is what's really interesting to me about this. First, type 1 if you agree that more companies are going to lay off people due to AI. Type 2 if you're like, no, this isn't going to happen. And I'm going to tell you the story in a second about a subscriber that got so angry he unsubscribed because many people can't comprehend what's really going on. It says the company hasn't confirmed cuts despite multiple state notices and workers posts. And this is actually trending right now on Google because people are getting laid off from Oracle and they're looking going, there's no announcements of layoffs. I'm being fired right now. And they're out there. Google is searching and it's actually creating a trend right now on Google. It says here, employees at tech giant Oracle are facing down a fresh round of layoffs this month. The latest bad news out of an industry that's either booming or brutal, depending on whom you ask. The company has yet to publicly confirm the new cuts to its workforce, but state data. Now think about this. The company's not confirming this. They're not putting out any press releases, right? Because normally you'd think they would want to put out a press release. Hey, we just fired a bunch of people. Because what happens? Their stock goes up. Because stock investors go, yeah, get rid of employees that cost the company too much and become more streamlined. And then the stock goes up. But for some reason, they're not wanting to. Why? Because it actually throws shade on what's actually happening in the real economy. All right. I hope you understand this. Because when you start to see these facts that are happening, and this kind of data is coming from state data and Google searches, you start to see what's coming in the future, and you want to be ahead of the cycle before all the bad news hits Wall Street and the stocks start tanking. All right, here we go. Says here, state data shows that Oracle is reducing its Seattle area workforce by 101 employees. The state layoffs were filed with Washington State on September 2nd and will go into effect by November 3rd, while state filings only reflect the Seattle area jobs lost for now. Oracle employees in other states shared news of their jobs being cut on LinkedIn. In some instances, newly laid off employees worked for the company for 20 years. Can you imagine that, working for 20 years? It's like, you're done, about to retire. So the round of reductions may not solely have impacted more recent hires. Okay, that story goes on, and I'm going to switch to another story, but as I'm doing that, I want to explain what happened to a subscriber. You may have remembered a subscriber left a really crappy comment on one of my best friends, Jay Bravo's channel, saying that he doesn't listen to the Economic Ninja anymore because for 3 years, which the guy can't even tell time, I came out with my first AI video a year and a half ago, stating that so many people are about to lose their jobs, especially coders, right? And the guy's an idiot. This is why he's an idiot. He actually commented on Jay Bravo's channel. He said, look, this is why I unsubscribed from the Ninja, because guess what happened this week? I got paid. He's referring to himself, and he goes, I'm a coder, and I still have my job. And this is what kind of tools we have in our country. Just because he still has a job, he didn't realize that, and I had to do a video, and Bravo called me. We were laughing our butts off. Because this is how stupid people are. We turned around, I did a video showing that in May, it was announced that we now have less people coding in this world, in this nation, than we did in 1981. There's a guy driving by with a construction truck, and he's dragging 200 feet of hose behind him. Anyway, sorry. It's just the things you see while you're live. But the truth is, that's where humans are in their mind. They don't realize, just because it's not happening to them, that it's not happening in the world or in the nation. Okay, so let's go to this next story. Salesforce is out of CNBC. Salesforce CEO has just confirmed 4,000 job cuts. And this is what he said. This is his quote: because I need less heads with AI. Now, just because you may not have lost your job, I want you to understand how serious this is and think about it this way. More people lose their jobs, start needing government help. After 30 to 90 days, that data hits the Wall Street. Wall Street gets burdened down with more and more bad news. And the stock market starts to slowly go down because the cogs of the economy are slowing down. They don't come to a grinding halt, they slow down. And that's what recession is, right? It says here, Salesforce has cut 4,000 of its customer support roles. CEO Mark Benioff recently said while discussing how artificial intelligence has helped reduce the company's headcount. Benioff revealed the cuts during an interview published on Friday on a podcast. He said, I've reduced it from 9,000 heads to 5,000 because I need less heads, Benioff said, while discussing the impact of AI on Salesforce operations. This is such a big story. It's crazy. And I don't want to over dramatize this or whatever, but you have to understand, with time lag, it's gonna hit pretty fast. Look, I'm gonna make this quick. The next cycle is blockchain tech and cryptocurrency. I highly suggest people learn how to do it, get involved now before that rush of altcoin season takes place. If you want to learn about safety, links down below to 2 courses. And I honestly have a lot of faith that once you take them, you're going to be a customer for life, because that's what I want to do. I want to, overpromise and underpromise and overdeliver. All right. With that being said, thank you so much for watching. The Economic Ninja is out.